if you're new here, I'm Kaniti, and if you're already watching this channel, welcome back. Today we are going to watch 29th episode of JoJo's Bizarre Adventure Stone Ocean. So let's get to it. Let's go. Okay, let's see. Are they holding hands or it's just perspective? Hmm. Maybe it's implied that they are going to help us somehow. 2 minutes though. I think we have to get out of this ourselves. Yeah, and he's watching them from outside. Would she actually follow these orders? He used another memory? The pilot is super calm about it. Maybe that's because it's a memory, I think. All the people look pretty kind of unfazed in these memories, right? They're all pretty calm about the situation and everything. Oh shit. So now they are in different crashes. I wonder what would they think. Probably that he just dropped it. Wow. I wouldn't even think of that. He's sweating though, so he's nervous. And also, I don't know, at first when they showed the interaction of his with Pucci, he seemed so kind of very loyal and calm. But maybe I just misjudged his demeanor, or maybe realizing his powers made him more confident and sure of himself. So now he's more freely telling Pucci to shut up, etc. And also when Jeline attacked him, he looked very super calm. So I guess he was again pretty confident in his ability to use another memory to put her in another aircraft that is due to crash, and thanks to this aircraft create kind of a protective barrier for himself. So he seems to be actually, and it's also fun because our previous enemy was super not confident, and that was kind of his weakness he had to work through. But this one seems to be very sure of himself, so that's interesting. Also, they are showing Fufu FF, Fufu Fighters, in the opening, even though they are not with us anymore. So that's peculiar. Well, maybe just to honor their memory. I think Underworld. Okay, let's see. Okay. So he felt kind of unwanted. Very peculiar story. So they were very precious. Wow, that's horrible. They don't even think that someone could have kind of tossed them out of the window or something. Yeah, that's a horrible judge. And she was so mean. Yeah, well, okay, it wasn't a window, yeah, but it's not like his account was unrealistic, right? Well, I'm sure of it. What the fuck? It's like a series of unfortunate events. 3 years? Are you sure? Yeah, I'm sure he was very traumatized. Mm. Mm-hmm. Okay, yeah, looks like he really dislikes Pucci. Yeah, I can understand that. I really feel bad for him, but I think many of these events seem to be just unlucky. They weren't even like tied to memories or anything. Wait, did he take it from the memory of Pucci? Also, I think he's now completely distracted from Jolene and Hermes. So, because that's how it was in the memory, it's impossible to use it. I think that's what he implies. That's a pretty crazy thing to hear. Like, what? How? Well, maybe it was for the best. Maybe if it was instant, he didn't have to suffer. And I'm sure Jolene will be fine. Before the play. They combined? Maybe it can change something when then combine. Okay. Oh, two passengers survived. I'd like to know how. So they would need to just sit in the seats of these two passengers who have survived? But maybe they weren't in their seats when they survived. I wonder why the seats were published though. Well, okay. I think it's believable. What about the surviving passengers? They should be also here in this memory, so they would be taking these seats. They have to throw them out. Or because they are not dead, there will be no memories of them. Why only these two? Miraculous. That's peculiar. Yes, they are taken. Well, since it's just a memory, yes, it's not like they will harm real people. Why are they so shocked? Wait, she's in their seats. So they are not from the plane's memory. From some other memory? From the hospital? And we are right under the hospital, so there are patients from this actual hospital. Well, just put them on your lap. You know, you chose children, you can put them here, and you will all survive. Like, what's the problem here? But it's interesting that he's willing to use children like that after his own childhood was sabotaged. I mean, I still stand with my point, but I guess for some reason it doesn't work. They say like there's not enough place. I don't know. Let's see, we are only at the part of the episode kiss. But the explosion is already happening. Okay, let's just see what did they do. Like two would be enough. Oh really? For you? Oh no. Yeah, she did use kiss. That's why they showed her ability in this transition. So no matter the seats, the fact with the people, they would still survive even if they are not in their seats because the fact is unchanged. So they hit the children inside the survivors. And Hermes hit herself also. That's pretty cool. Children be like, what the heck is going on? She unwinded herself? Oh, unraveled. Okay. I guess this works. Pucci is just like a commentator. Like, guys, I'm not taking part in this. I'm just doing the commentary. I'm a bit conflicted because yes, Versus is a bastard person, bad person in present time, but he was very unlucky in his childhood. He did steal the disc. Looks like Pucci looked and like it's not here. That's sad. Do you mean if he gets his memory back, weather report will be our enemy? Doesn't he use it all the time? Hmm. Fetched hot. So he used this ability to kind of deliver this memory to him. So he is actually like right now putting his memories back in his head. But without his memories, he is a very nice person. I wonder what's inside these memories. Because let's think about it. Like maybe if versus, for example, if he didn't have the memories of his traumatic life, maybe he would be acting very differently if we met him without his memories. Maybe Weather Report also had some events in his life that led him to be like more of a cruel person, but now that he doesn't have his memories, he seems very nice and sweet, and he did become our ally. But maybe when he has his memories and he remembers his life and some important facts, maybe it will make him our enemy. But let's see what's in there. Also, it was implied that he's, I think, not using his ability to the fullest. He doesn't remember the extent of what he is able to do. So now, so it was all like light version, but now thanks to his memories kind of coming back to him, he's regaining this understanding of his ability, and now it's more of advanced version of his stand. It seems like we'll see. But also this memory ability is very peculiar, but I guess since Underworld kind of works with memories, and this was also, well, a memory, right? So it was in a field of its possibilities, you know. It's connected to the to Versus's abilities. So that's how he managed to kind of put the memory back in place where it's supposed to be, using his ability. I think, yeah, that's probably how it works. So even though Whitesnake can extract a disk with the memory, at the same time, it's kind of exactly about extracting the disk. But since Underworld works in memories in general, maybe that's what helps him to actually like use this disk and put it back into a person, even if person is just maybe not too close by, you know, and kind of put this memory back in its place where it's supposed to be. Okay. I can't really work out the details of this, but yeah, I think that's all that I can say for this episode. We'll have to see what happens in the next one. I don't think I can draw any conclusion. Yeah, as I said, I feel bad about Versus. I feel like that's really unfortunate, and really these horrible events in his childhood made him the not so nice person that he is. And his phrase that he just wants to be happy or something like that, that was really like touching for me. Him saying stuff like this, it makes you feel for him as a person, that everyone wants to just like, you know, be happy and lead a nice life, and he wasn't given that, so he is very salty about that. That's why he developed not a very nice personality. But I don't really see how these events connect to his ability. For example, it seemed more like he was super unlucky. Yes, the thing with the skull in the very end of his memories, it seemed to be connected with his ability, right? So the skull opened because the memory was calling to him, right? But the thief just accidentally, when he dropped these sneakers, they just accidentally fell to the boy, to Versus, and then he was very unlucky with a horrible judge, and then he was super unlucky with this like prison accident. So it seemed more like he was just how is, like, the antonym, the opposite of blessed, he was cursed, right? He was cursed with very bad luck. And yeah, that might be somehow connected to his bloodline, that he is connected to Dio, and maybe that's why JoJo really likes the idea of fate. I mean, the JoJo universe really likes working with the idea of fate. So I think it's more like because he is Dio's son, he had a certain fate prescribed to him. And also, if we think about Dio's childhood, also was pretty hard, so you could say he also was pretty unlucky. And it makes sense, I guess, that his son would inherit some of this unluckiness. Oh, Jordan was very lucky with this, he didn't inherit any of that. But in any case, right, so some certain fate was already prescribed to Versus, and he was just living it out, unfortunately. So it didn't really seem to me like all of this, as I said, was connected to his ability, like he mentioned. More like maybe, yeah, to him being their son and having this certain destiny that would lead him to the point where his path would cross with other people who are somehow this way or another connected to Dio, to his father. Something like that. Okay, please share your thoughts on this episode in the comments without spoilers, of course, as usual. I'll probably watch the next one on the 6th of January, because still where I'm downloading the corrected subtitles, it shows that they will drop the new episode, the subtitles for the new episode, only on 6th of January, and I haven't found any other source yet that would have like more episodes right away, so I guess we are going slow with it for now. So thank you very much for watching. That would be it for today, and